Don't tell him because he doesn't know when to clean and rub your feet that he's not a man. That's just silly. He's a man because he comes home. He's a man when he protects his family. He's a man when he takes responsibility for what goes on about other people's lives. That's what being a man is. You want all these little, trinkets and whatnot. That's not what manhood is. It's about the basics. It's about the solid, down-home things that you have to do. And he's showing up in here all man. All man. Don't be so afraid that you dark this guy away. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Ain't nothing you upset about that serious. Nothing.
In today's episode, we're diving into a wild saga. A woman decides to ditch her husband and kids to re-enter the dating market as a single mom. And trust me, we've got some hot takes lined up on why women keep losing their husbands. One woman's bold vow to never remarry if her husband kicks the bucket, and just the general craziness that keeps the relationship drama rolling. But before we dive in, thanks for being here. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share your own war stories in the comments. Your support keeps this little corner of the internet alive and kicking, so let's jump right in. I just watched a video where a woman laid out the 5 ways women lose a good man, and how they can avoid it. Brace yourselves. First up, taking him for granted. You've gotten so used to your man's goodness, you're practically blind to it. Next, they do not communicate effectively. Expecting him to read your mind and then throwing a fit when he can't? That's on you. Third, dismissing how your actions impact him, and then getting defensive when he calls it out. Classic. 4, being totally self-absorbed and refusing to compromise. If your needs are the only ones that matter, maybe it's time for a reality check. And finally, letting your unaddressed trauma and insecurities turn his life into a nightmare. Congratulations, you've become the person he wants to escape from. So there you have it. If you're serious about keeping a good man around, maybe try not to make these mistakes. Let's keep the conversation going below. What are your thoughts?
I feel like I've gotten to that point, guys. I was so hung on to this feminism thing, and I missed out on marriage and on children. And now, I'm at a point in my life where, I'm so bitter. I'm so jealous of people who have marriages because they are so happy, and their husbands don't even cheat on them. And, men are just the best. Right now is when I'm realizing, I can't do without them. And right now I'm I don't care, if you are rich or poor, tall, dark, handsome, ugly, I don't care, by the way. As long as you're a man and you're breathing, that's the only qualification I need, because I'm just so desperate for a husband. There's a lot of pressure around me, so if you can DM me and propose, I swear I'll behave and I'll marry you immediately. I'll wash your clothes, I'll cook for you, I'll have your children, and I'll be obedient.
Something that I've seen for a while now is how high the lesbian divorce rate is. I think it's something like 75% divorce rate. But why I'm laughing is because how are you guys going to pin this one on men? How are you going to blame men for this? Because it's 2 women. From what I'm reading online, what women say the reason for divorces in the same-sex marriage is domestic violence, cheating, feeling ignored, and get this one, feeling like one partner is not pulling their weight in the relationship, which is very interesting to me because you all preach, oh, men are like children, you have to take care of them, they don't pull their weight. But these are 2 women. So please tell me how you're going to pin this one on men.
Honestly, couldn't agree more. Modern women seem to have zero appreciation for the men in their lives, and it's no mystery why. They're constantly spoon-fed this lie that they deserve the world just for existing. A man could move mountains, and it would go unnoticed. But if she buys him a coffee, suddenly it's time for applause, or she's throwing a fit. And don't get me started on the classic "I'm fine" routine when everyone knows she's fuming. Would it really kill you to just say what's on your mind? Accountability? might as well be kryptonite. It's like they feel entitled just for showing up as women. And if they dare to do something kind for their man, they call it oppression by the patriarchy, because, of course, everything has to revolve around her happiness. But here's the kicker. She'll drag all that baggage from the Chad era right into the relationship. Nothing you do will ever measure up because you're not a walking bad boy cliché, so good luck making her happy. Now, on to the real tea. Today's episode of I Regret My Divorce brings us a juicy case reminding us that, surprise, surprise, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.
We signed our final divorce papers last week, and I just got notified today that the lawyer sent the papers to the court today to be signed by the judge. Everybody keeps thinking that I'm handling this divorce so well, and I'm not. I'm not okay. Next week would have been our 9-year anniversary. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself. I didn't want this. I never wanted this. And it hurts and it sucks and okay. I know that I'm gonna be okay. But right now it really sucks. And I feel like I can't breathe.
Remember, guys, she doesn't miss you because of some deep, undying love. She misses the comfort you provided, plain and simple. As I always say, men marry for love, women marry for the lifestyle boost. She'll only start to realize how good she had it once she's staring down the reality that she was the problem all along. But admitting fault? That's basically kryptonite. She'll happily pile on the blame while you're around, but once she's flying solo without you to pick up the pieces, that's when it hits her. And trust me, it doesn't hit all at once. First, she'll dive back into the dating pool with the wild optimism of someone who hasn't been single in a decade, completely clueless about how the game has changed, especially with a kid in tow. The reality? A lot of men aren't jumping at the chance to play dad to someone else's kid, especially not the high-value ones she's aiming for. She might have her fun, sure, but sooner or later she's going to hit that wall and realize the grass is greener fantasy was just that, a fantasy. Now grab some popcorn, because the next video is going to be a treat.
Lisa, I'm on a mission to date through the alphabet, and
I can see clearly when you're on myself.
this week was K-Week, and, well, he's like 20 minutes late. I know that he's getting my text messages because I'm getting the red receipts. I hope he's okay. I don't know, like, how long do I wait? It's been 30 minutes. I tried to call him. I tried to text him. I haven't gotten an answer. So I don't really know what to do. I don't know. Oh.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
what are you guys doing?
we're at the playground right now. Why, what's up?
So I got stood up,
Jeez.
and he kind of said something that really kind of just fucked me up. And I really just kind of want my kids. If maybe you would bring the kids to come and I can just do it with them instead.
Let me call Mom and let her know what's going on, because, I mean, I think they'd enjoy kayaking, but I also need to ask them or let them know, so.
Okay, just let me know.
Alrighty.
Alright, thanks.
let you know what's going on.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay.
One of the hardest things I've had to learn over the last couple of months that I've been doing the alphabet dating is that dating as a single mom of 4 in my 30s sucks. I started this as a way to build a list of things that I want and don't want in a future partner, and I have had a blast as I've been going through all of these dates. And I've learned a lot. One of those things is that I want somebody who is going to be able to accept the fact that my children are the biggest part of my life. So far, only one person had shown any interest in my children, and he even ended things by saying that he can't see himself with somebody with 4 kids. And that sentiment has been echoed throughout these dates. They all tell me that I am really great, they have a lot of fun with me, that they want to keep seeing me, but that they couldn't really see anything serious with me. And I think that that is kind of getting to me, because my kids are freaking amazing, and I don't understand why you wouldn't want to spend time with them.
And here we go again. Another episode in the series of The Wall Shows No Mercy. Modern women seem to be experts at letting their feelings bulldoze their logic, and this one's no exception. Here we have a woman in her 30s with 4 kids. She had a whole family, but instead of sticking with her marriage for her kids' sake, she threw it away because she felt she deserved to be happy and had visions of a better partner. Now, everyone's miserable, especially the dad, who's just trying to see his kids while she pulls every emotional stunt in the book to disrupt his life. Imagine the meltdown if he found someone new. She'd absolutely lose it, proving just how selfish she can be. She's dated men, women, you name it, exploring every possibility, only to hit the wall head-on. You can't make this up. A woman with 4 kids, no solid support system, blowing up her life thinking she could find something better, only to learn that the grass isn't greener on the other side. That's where karma comes in, reminding her, and the rest of us, that the wall is cold and unforgiving and those greener pastures, just an illusion. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.